Today, I'm so excited to review this wig because if y'all don't remember, this is the first company that ever sent me a wig. And that video was the first video to blow up on my channel. So we're back again doing these reviews, okay? So I'll definitely be doing this application with my friend today. We're just gonna do a quick little application, nothing too big, or I'm not even adding a cap on her head. We're about to just do a little something. Now, these are knotless braids on this wig, and it also has synthetic boho hair. It feels really good. It always smells really good. I don't know why all their wigs come smelling really good. I don't know what perfume or whatever y'all be using, but hey, keep doing it. Now, they come with baby hairs all around the perimeter, so you could do a little style if you want to, or you could pluck out those baby hairs if you don't want no baby hairs. The one thing I have to say about this wig is you better order the right cap size, okay? Because if you don't, good luck. You're going to be trying to fit that wig on your head for dear life, okay? Because they do what they need to do. If you don't order the right cap size, hey, you're going to be in some trouble. So when you're wearing a braided wig, I do recommend that you put a flat braid base in your head, okay? And definitely put a anchor braid in the back so you can sew down and it doesn't pull your hair too much. And before you get too excited and start putting that glue on your forehead, try the wig on, y'all. I'm not even talking about just this wig, but any wig in general. I would hate for you guys to be putting all those layers of glue and then try the wig on and it don't even reach from side to side, okay? Just try it on. Make sure that you're applying the wig before your hairline, not on your hair. Now, I did put a good 5 layers of glue and I just placed the wig down using my comb to spread it to rub it in a little bit. So I did put bleach on the front hairline, where the baby hairs are. I didn't want to put it on the whole thing because I was in a little time crunch and I figured I was just going to put concealer on the parts anyway. Now, the second thing I do when I have a braided wig is I'm going to sew it down, okay? I'm going to sew it down in the front and in the back because this is a braided wig. Of course, we're going to be doing different styles with it. So when it's different styles, the braids might be all flung to another side, flung to the next side. And you don't want that pulling up your lace. When sewing down in the front, just make sure that you're sewing down in the 4 places that you're not going to do your parts in, okay? If you're a side part girly, sew in the middle. If you're a middle part girly, sew in the sides. Or if you're both, sew where you're not going to do the parts. You'll definitely thank me later because when that glue decides to come up and your lace starts to come up, the wig won't slide off, y'all. It'll stay in place. You could re-glue it back or you could wear a headband until you want to thug it out or whatever. Okay, so the wig will not slide off your head. It'll stay in place. Next, you're going to cut that lace at a zigzag motion. If you don't know about applications, I will be doing a short little YouTube class pretty soon. I want to do a whole series on application and bleaching the knots and plucking and all that type of stuff, but that's for a later date. We're focusing on this bomb wig right now, so I'm giving you kind of like a little run through. The purpose is to see how this wig is. Okay, now we're moving on to those baby hairs, okay? Sadly, I didn't have all my tools to do the baby hairs, but I made it work, okay? So today I'm going to be using some hairspray, a baby hair brush, and a little Bold Hold liquid gold. That's like a kind of jelly substance. Not jelly, but gel substance that holds the baby hairs really good in my opinion. But yeah, I'll show y'all later how to do my baby hairs how I normally do it. But this works too because they're going to turn out bomb. You'll see. I try to really make every swoop its own swoop and not connected to the other swoops when I do baby hairs on braided wigs because it just looks more natural. I don't like that middle baby hair on braided wigs. I think that it makes it look wiggy. So that's why I combed the middle baby hairs back to the other braids because I just think it looks better without them. And so now I'm just using a little bit of my Ruby Kisses. I don't use tint spray anymore. That's so funny. But that Ruby Kisses has been doing the job, okay? I got 6 of them, 6 different colors. I got everybody's color now. So, yeah. So it's pretty much done. I'm just putting that band on just to make sure that the baby hair is cure all the way. And then I'm going to sew down the back and cut down that lace in the back, and then we'll be done. Okay, I lied. This is the last part. So since we didn't bleach the knots, we have to put that concealer on the parts. Now this made it do what it do, okay? This looks so good. I probably won't be bleaching the knots on braided wigs ever because this does the job. I love this wig. She loved this wig. I'm going to put all the details of this wig in the description for you guys because I'll be leaving stuff out of the video. So I got y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel so y'all won't miss the next video. Thank you, PoshGlad Hair, for sending me this amazing wig. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.